this is a news story that has given you a good excuse to have the phrase age of consent in your internet search history.
So, calls grow to reassess the age of consent after the Russell Brand allegations. So, a 16-year-old girl was allegedly sexually assaulted by him, and the big debate now is, obviously, sexual assault obviously should always be illegal, but the question is, should you be allowed to have a relationship with a 16-year-old if you're, let's say, 30? Now, this is something I've thought about in the past, because if you go, oh, this is my girlfriend, she's 16, let's say you're 25, that's creepy, right? Yeah. But you're allowed to get married at 16. So you go, oh, no, so we're getting married. That's even creepier, right? You're not making it better for yourself. No. Yeah. There's no win situation. So if a 16-year-old and a 16-year-old go out each other, that's quite sweet, isn't it, right? Then 17, 18, then 19. So the idea is that 16 to 18 is OK with each other, but anyone over 18 shouldn't be OK with the 16. I think that makes perfect sense. It shouldn't have taken this case for that debate to happen, because it's a very good point. So you go, OK, 16 and 16 is OK, 18 is not. Then again, it can get a complicated chart on where there's the different big groups, and before you know it, you're going to GCSEs with enough to worry about, letting having to revise with who you can sleep with after your exams.
Yeah. But I suppose part of the problem is with that system, it's a bit like the American one, is it? This 18 cut-off point. Under it, you can have sexual relations, and it's between. So if you've got two people who are both in the same year, both 16, there'll be a weird patch when one of them turns 18, and all of a sudden it's illegal to sleep together again until the other one turns 18.
They'll both get older at the same.
I know, but unless they were born on the same day.
No, you're right. You're right.
Be a
one
weird
of them's
patch.
Yeah, you're 18. You've got to wait till she's 18.
Yeah,
got to have a little sabbatical.
That's the way it should be.
Proper tradition.
You have to time your breakups.
Yes.
Yeah. Start an argument the day before. I'd like the idea of just sleeping on someone's sofa for 2 months, go, oh, God, hurry up.
You've got to wait this
and then you find out that they were born after midnight, and then you get done for being a nonce.
Not sure that's exactly the phrases we should use, but I think we'll get away with it late night. Maybe the way it should be is that you just realise you shouldn't be having a relationship with a 16-year-old when you're a grown-up.
Yeah, I think a 31-year-old, that's definitely, you know what I mean, that's definitely dodgy. I was surprised to learn that about Russell Brand, because, I mean, he had, women throwing themselves at him. So why is he finding the ones that are 16 years old? That's, suspicious.
Allegedly,